is a treat today. An early top 10 matchup. Both these teams thinking national championship down the line, trying to make a strong case today. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Washington Huskies, taking on last season's national champions, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The Huskies will kick it away to start us off. Return begins inside the 10. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. QB keeper all the way. Breaks into the clear. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. At the 30 now. Brought down to the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. They're going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Dropping back. It's Lewis. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Going to run it. It's Smith.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He shreds the tackle. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
A sack sets up a second down and very long. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Taylor. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Washington.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Hey, they hit this for the first down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for them.
Looking to throw it again. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught. Completion. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Looking to pass. It's Taylor. That pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Over the middle, it's Lawson. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. It's Beebe.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
A completion sets up a second down play. And now the handoff.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the Tigers will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Oh, that one's picked off.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Taylor. He's got it with room to run. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Huskies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. The shotgun handoff here. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So, Kirk, we reach the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. QB sneak. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They've converted 1 of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. To throw, it's Taylor. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They try to sneak it for the first. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Huskies come to the line in the hurry up. Here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He keeps it on the design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Taylor. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Complete to the running back on this 4th down play. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. They'll start the drive here with an end around. Breaking tackles.
I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands. I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
It tests the middle to get stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And the runner takes off to his right. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Dropping back, it's Taylor. Catch made on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The Huskies come to a line in a hurry up. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Snags the quick throw. He makes the stop, but that gains enough to set him up 1st down at the 14. This will likely be the last play of the half. And he quickly clocks it. They'll try to get 3 more here before the break. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good, right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Will kick it off to begin the second half. Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw. It's Taylor. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up 3rd down now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it. A lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Now here's the toss play. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down at the 8-yard line. A huge play, and suddenly they're in great scoring position. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays. Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Design quarterback run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Washington.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside the 10. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Play action here on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Lewis. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson. partial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? He's past the marker and still going. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? At the 20, at the 10, and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Washington 24, Clemson 7.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner forced out at the 11. That's where they'll start this drive. Back up. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown, and they keep it going. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Dropping back, it's Lewis. On the move now. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the left. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The Huskies will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. We'll begin the 4th quarter with a field goal try here. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hardy. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Looking to throw. It's Lewis. Downfield shot. Balls. Complete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
2nd down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And the Tigers will crank up the tempo. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Headed for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. With the continuity this offensive line was on display, that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 13, set to kick this one away.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Washington.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The call is a quarterback sneak. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
On the play. And that's a first down for the offense.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Handoff running right. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the ball.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. And the wideout goes in motion. Breaks an open space. Here he goes. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Washington. There was no catching him that time.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Clemson offense is back out there. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, he makes the catch. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver grabs it. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Pass complete. It's second down now.
Offensively, you get to the fourth quarter, you're down in a game. You're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying for a fourth down completion. Moves out of the pocket. Deep ball back to the right side. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Hands off to the fullback.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Second down after that run on the previous play. We'll try to run it with the option. QB decides to keep it here. Pitches to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. That was crucial, Kirk. Barring something crazy, that should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go, still can get better, but possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason.
Here's the option play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. First down and more. He's still running. Touchdown, Huskies. They are pouring it on now.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And there's the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And the head coach says, we'll try it again. They're 0 for 4 on fourth down today. Can they convert this one? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The fourth down completion to the running back. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
What a job by this quarterback here on fourth down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. It's a quick grab. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Offense right from the line, playing with tempo now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch is made down the middle. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock.
Timeout, Clemson.
The Tigers will line up now. It's first and goal.
Military stunt.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play.
You talk about this defense stepping up, first and goal, and they get the pass breakup, making sure every yard is earned.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's picked off in the end zone. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that number 1 attached to their name, and they got